Fall transitional outfit ideas, living and shopping in New York City, some fabulous finds, and a closer look at personal style. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Kura, and I believe that when you feel good, you look good. So on this channel, I show you how to take fashion and use it as a tool to help you look and feel your best. So here in New York City, we say that Labor Day is the unofficial end of summer. And though we have about 2.5 weeks left, maybe 3, the summer is essentially done. The kids down south have already started school. The kids up here start school this week. And it is time for us to get cozy and really just get into the burr months. The September, October, November, and December. So obviously as the summer turns to fall, there are definitely some days where it is still a bit warm, cooler in the morning and warmer in the evening. And it starts to become a little tricky when you have to dress for work or dress for the whole day. So in the last few videos, we spoke about the trends and what we should be looking out for when we're shopping. These videos, the next few videos, we will be talking about how to transition your summer wardrobe into the fall with little or no effort. So when you are building your outfits in the morning and you are trying to figure out what to wear, you need something that will keep you warm. You need something that's gonna get you cool when, in the noon it starts to get a little more warm. And you need something that is cute because you're cute. And you need something that is functional. So I have some very easy ideas today, like extremely easy. And next week I'll have some ideas that you will have to dig a little bit more into your closet for. So cardigan styles come and go. Right now, we're really seeing a lot of the tapered cardigan style. You could find them very high end and also very low end. The traditional cardigan is always a staple, particularly for those people who work as educators, right? And then this type of long, exaggerated type of cardigan is just something I think is absolutely fabulous, right? It could be transitioned as a dress. I've seen some people use this just as a dress. And the way I like it is styled over jeans and a t-shirt or a blouse or whatever it is that you like. So if you are a person that already wears jeans, this is an easy transition because this is essentially jeans, a t-shirt with a fabulous cardigan. When doing your det for this outfit, the cardigan is essential. So of course I have some options for you. This one from Revolve not only touches on the animal print trend, it also gives that long cardigan feel. It looks like it could be extremely warm, paired with a pair of your favorite cut of jeans, whether it's baggy or skinny or whatever, with a nice pointy flat or boot. You will be able to wear this all day. And then when it gets hot around noon or 1 o'clock, you have on a t-shirt underneath. Now remember, it needs to be some type of cute t-shirt underneath. This person has a toe-tam tank top and you don't necessarily need that. But make sure it is not dingy, right? You want to be able to take it off during the middle of the day and still look cute and be comfortable. If any type of animal print is just not your vibe, something like this or like this, both from Anthropologie, will definitely give you a very similar look. This one comes in 3 different colors, so you have options there. And this one has a beautiful whip stitch along the sides of the sleeves and the sides of the actual cardigan. It gives it a little more interest, which is perfect if you're simply wearing a t-shirt and jeans. Though this is not the cardigan that we're talking about right now in this outfit, I did want to show you this because I just talked about the hourglass cardigan. This is a perfect example of how you can find this anywhere. I literally stumbled across this showing you or looking for a long cardigan. This is from Anthropologie and is very much what was on trend or what has been on trend for about a year now. If you live in a warmer climate and it does get cool but not as cool as it would up here, something like this beautiful lightweight cashmere, what they're calling a shawl, will give you the same vibe. It goes from a 3X down to extra extra small and it comes in 2 different colors. And apparently it's reversible, so I think this is a great bang for your buck. And listen, the hourglass cardigan as well as this long cardigan, there are many options. This one from Almina Concept and this one from the Outnet all can give the same vibe. Now, all of these outfits are something that I would definitely wear. However, the one with the pearls is a little extra, and I love a little extra, right? So it doesn't have to be pearls, but I did tell you that pearls are definitely having a moment. It could be a gold rope or whatever kind of jewelry you like. But something like this from Mango, this from Etsy, or even this from Bowden would work. Now this one from Bowden I think is exceptional in that it's a nice mix of both gold and pearl. I love the chunkiness of it, and it would surely make a statement against a black t-shirt and a beautiful long cardigan. Throw on some ankle boots from J. Crew, Everlane, or even Schutz, and you have yourself a look. So if you are a jeans and t-shirt kind of person, but you need some color, because black and white and gray and beige is boring to you, you can easily have a transitional outfit with some beautiful colors. So this green is just fantastic. I love that there's interest in the t-shirt. It's not just a plain t-shirt. Same thing goes with this outfit. Even though it's not denim, it is still styled to be very relaxed and very laid back. And if you are very into brown, like a lot of us are right now because it's fall, this is another great option. So if you are already a person that has and loves color, it's very possible that you already have a colorful blazer in your wardrobe. But if you like green, this one from Nordstrom and this from Saks is a great option. If you are leaning more towards the plaid look, these from Nordstrom with an outrageous shape and these from Outnet could all give you a very similar vibe. And as far as the blazer goes, this one from ALC and this one from COS would work just fine. And there are tons of options for t-shirts that would match this whole look. Throw on your red Adidas or whatever color sneaker you have. Even a loafer might work with this, and you're ready to go. So if you've been here with me for a while, you know we've talked about the same outfit just in a different font. And all of these examples have that kind of idea happening. This example of different fonts is probably the easiest one for me to recreate, as I have most of this in my closet already. And if this is your style, you 100% already have this in your closet. I personally like the idea of wearing a pair of linen pants until it's too cold to wear them, because they can be worn with sweaters and cardigans, and in this case a beautiful blazer when it is too warm. I have a very similar pair of linen pants that I'm going to wear with a beautiful black blazer. Aritzia and Dish have beautiful options for you to wear with your linen pants, and if you notice, each outfit has a little bit of gold detail. So something like this from Madewell or Aritzia would work just fine with this outfit. And if you were looking for the skirt option as opposed to the linen pants option, Cezanne, J. Crew, and Dish all have fabulous white skirts to pair with your black blazer. So these are all very simple to recreate. We have most of this in our closet already, and the closer we get to this weather being a little crazy, we will talk more about some transitional outfits. Speaking of getting closer to fall, I am relishing in the warm weather and just the idea of being outside as much as I can. This week I went shopping, I went to dinner, I took a little trip for Labor Day, and of course I vlogged all of it. Are ever in that neighborhood or over there in Brooklyn, that croissant, it was a almond something deliciousness, absolutely delicious. I would 100% say stop by. There is a place to sit upstairs, but because we're so close to the pier over there, it's nicer just to sit over there, especially because the summer is coming to a close. I just want to soak up as much of outside as I can. Anyway, so got something to eat, and we're now over here looking through vintage stores. I figure while I am trying to upgrade my wardrobe and really come into myself and love everything in my closet, I want to be able to find good quality things, and sometimes those good quality things are out of my budget. So I figured maybe I'll come to a vintage store. You know, the clothes that they make now are not as good quality as they used to be back in the day. I want to say 90s, but that would make me feel old. But we're gonna go see what we can find. Maybe some leather jackets, who knows. Let's see, what's the first place we're going to? Where we're going now is someplace called Tokyo 7. I've heard a lot about, but I've never been to, and hopefully I can find something. Had absolutely fabulous name brands in there. There was YSL, I saw Marni, I saw just a whole bunch of high-end designers. There was nothing that I felt like I needed, and some things, though they were high-end, didn't feel like they were worth the price. But I 100% understand why people will go to consignment stores and thrift stores, because you can get a really good deal on a lot of things, because those things should have been much more expensive. So because I didn't find anything at that thrift store, we're going to try another one while we're in the area and see what we can see. Hey girl, hey. So let's address the elephant in the room. I did get my hair braided. I'm not even going to talk about it right now, but if you have been following me for a while, you know that Fatima does my hair or did my hair, and I haven't been able to find a braider that I love. So I'll tell you the story, I believe, in the next video. But let's just say I am annoyed. I am very, very annoyed. Well, anyway, there are a few things I want to catch you up on. You saw me go shopping. You saw me go vintage shopping, and I didn't find anything. And to be honest, vintage shopping for me, and maybe I just have to really get into it, but shopping at secondhand stores, which I know there are good deals. I've gotten some before and I've done it before, but it is overstimulating. I have to be in the right mind to be doing it, and I was not, and I have not been. But I also want to tell you about a few more things that I have done. So you remember when I went to Sojo Spa? I've been dying to go back, but I didn't go to Sojo. This time I went to QC Spa. QC Spa is on Governor's Island, and if you're not from New York or you don't know anything, Governor's Island is still a part of Manhattan, but it is an island off the coast of, not off the coast, but it is an island that's just not attached to Manhattan that you have to take a ferry to. And on Governor's Island, they have a spa, they have restaurants, some other things. And last time we went to Governor's Island, we said we were going to definitely go to the spa, and we haven't done it. So that's where we went. And then for Labor Day, we wanted to get out of the city like a lot of New Yorkers, and we had never been to Cape May. So we packed our things and we drove about 2.5 hours for a new adventure, right? I wanted to go to Black Island. I told you guys this before. If you've been following me for a while, you saw that I went to Block Island. I wanted to go back this year, and I wanted to go to Martha's Vineyard. Didn't get a chance to do either. My mom went to Martha's Vineyard and had the time of her life, and I missed it. But we decided, hey, we've never been to Cape May. Let's see what's happening there. Show my face and show you a few things that I did, and I will see you in next week's vlog. Watch this video, you know that we talked a bit about personal style, and if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I often talk about personal style. It's something that is very important to me, as I rather show you how to get to who you are and be more comfortable in your skin than just to show you a whole bunch of things to buy, right? So I wanted to show you a perfect example of how you build your personal style. So if you watched this video, you know we discussed the advice that Sally Singer gave to Lynn Yeager.
That someone gave you.
Oh, it's Sally Singer's advice. Her advice is, if you're interested in fashion, learn about everything except fashion.
Perfect. Okay, we're doing that.
Singer's advice. That is the best advice.
Thank you. We need
Politics, art, painting, anything except fashion.
We make connections between our hobbies, our personal interest, and our personal style. If you haven't watched that video, go watch it. It will give you context for what we are discussing today. So today I want to talk about Miss Paula Sutton. To look past the fact that she may or may not be your style, we are making connections, not deciding if her style is something we like. So with that being said, Paula Sutton of Hill House Vintage is born and raised in England to Caribbean parents. And with a bit of quick research, I learned that she loves traditional English interiors, right? She gave an example of Nancy Lancaster, who is very much known for her traditional English interiors. I mean, this is exactly what I think about when someone says or I read the words traditional English interiors, right? Miss Paula Sutton loves antiquing and flea markets. She even loves to restore furniture and sell it. And of course, she lives on the English countryside. She used to work in fashion as the head of press for Elite Premier Modeling Agency, right? So not only does she live for beauty in the traditional English interior realm, she also is well versed in the beauty of fashion. So with this information, we get a quick peek into her life. Her nationality is English. Her ethnicity is Caribbean, which a lot of Caribbean islands often take a lot of inspiration from the English because they were colonized, right? Down to the Queen being on their money. A lot of times when you see an older Caribbean person in particular, you might be able to compare them to someone that was raised in England, whether it is a floral dress or their love for tea. It's very, very similar because of colonization, right? Not only was she born and raised in England, she also has that ethnicity of Caribbean that is oftentimes quite similar. We know that her hobbies and interests are beauty in fashion and interiors, particularly English interiors. With that little info, we can try to envision how someone that has that background and those interests would dress. Just in your mind's eye right now, someone that is English and Caribbean and worked in the fashion industry and loves English interiors, they love antiquing. In your head, how would somebody like that dress? So now let's look at a few of her outfits and let's see if you were right with your guess. The first one is quite interesting in that you can see the inspiration or the influence from her English life in the shape and the color and the fabric of the blazer. It looks like it might be English wool. The olive very much gives me old school English, and even the pop collar. But then, interestingly enough, the leopard flats are giving me, I used to work in the fashion industry. It's giving me fashion girl. This outfit is more English than it is fashion girl, in my opinion, but I'm seeing two different things. I feel like the shoes are more London, more city vibes. I might be completely wrong. If you are English, please let me know. And the dress is giving me more English countryside, right? She is at tea time, and I'm thinking more modern. She's going to tea. She's having people at her home. I'm sure those Oxfords are worn everywhere, but for some reason it's giving me more London than it is English countryside. But I could be wrong. That's just what I'm seeing. And this whole thing is fabulous. Fabulous English countryside as she holds a glass of champagne in the air. You could also tell the interiors that surround her are very traditional. And yet you can just tell what she likes by what she puts on. It's a lot of olives. It's a lot of neutral colors, vests and wools and everything that I think about, at least, that really makes me think of traditional English, particularly traditional English countryside. So what's my point? What does all have to do with you? As we look at her outfits, we can kind of see a pattern, right? Whether it's the shape of her dress, the color choice, and the fabric of the blazer or the shirt or whatever she's wearing, or even the print in the shoes. She is wearing who she is. Let me say it again. She is wearing who she is. She's wearing her heritage, her upbringing, and her hobbies. So I just thought that Paula Sutton was a great example of finding your personal style. By finding who you are and leaning into your interests, it is in fact a great way to get started on your personal style journey. While I do think that this could be an extreme example, right? Most people, if you're into everything that she has, don't have this kind of space or this type of money, and are not able to go as extreme as she can. So everything might not be exactly like Miss Sutton, but you can definitely play with shapes. You can play with fabrics and have something that is very similar to what she's doing. And while, like I said, I do believe that this is an extreme example, it is indeed a window into the possibilities of developing your own style when you truly lean into who you are. So if you don't know where to start, and I know everyone doesn't have hobbies because I don't think that's really something that we talk about enough. Just start doing things. Try different things that you may or may not have been interested in. Learn something new. And I'm telling you, eventually you will land where you are meant to be. I will try to give more examples in a later video, so just hold tight. I wanted to get your mind rolling, and I wanted to make some connections between style, personal style, heritage, and hobbies. Every week when I'm getting together these fabulous fashion finds, I never have enough time to show you everything. So some of the things I'm about to show you was from the last video, and I'm quite sure that the video after this will be a continuation of the things I didn't get to show you in this video. Here is this week's fabulous fashion finds. So these mules are from Anthropologie, and they are very much giving me Kate. You all know I've been talking about leopard print and snake print and all these animal prints that are in right now. This is a very easy way to ease your way into that trend. If you like the shape of them but are someone who hates leopard print or snake print, I understand that. They also have these in black, I believe a burgundy color, and a beige maybe? I don't remember, but I will definitely leave it in the description box. This purse is actually from Tony Bianco. Now, it looks exactly like a purse, and I mean exactly like a purse from Stowed, okay? That one from Stowed, I always get the way to pronounce that wrong, but that one is suede, as is this one, and it is much, much cheaper. So if by chance you were looking at that bag and you didn't want to spend the price for it, this is a fabulous option. So if you are not new here, you know that I've been talking about this darn Manier Atelier bag for months now. I told you in the last video I finally ordered it, but it is on back order and I won't be getting it until October. So annoying. But until then, I ran across these suede loafers from Veronica Beard, and honestly, I think I might be playing with fire. So you see how cute that would be alongside the bag? I know, I just wanted to show you guys these, but be honest, am I playing with fire getting suede shoes? I'm already, ready for the bag. I got my bag raincoat you guys told me to get. I got my suede protector, the exact one you told me to get. But shoes is a different story. I don't know. Let me know if you think I'm playing with fire, because I was also looking at a pair of suede pointy toe flats and a pair of heels. I know. Bonkers, just craziness. Talk me out of it, because I know that's probably not the best idea. Then I put this bag in the description box on the last video, but I forgot to put it in the actual video. This bag is from J. Crew. It's so cute and dainty and leopard print, which is very much on trend. If you like the shape but hate leopard print, they also have it in black. I also just think it's an easy way just to slowly, or just to have a little bit of leopard print in your wardrobe if you're not the biggest fan. And then Banana Republic put out their new fall pieces. There are some beautiful things. I want to direct your attention to Banana Republic, but I just chose this coat, one, because I love a good trench, and two, I love this all dark denim look with the trench over it. So my vibe. I love that the pants are kind of a boot cut. Maybe they're wide leg. Either way, yeah, go check out Banana Republic and their new fall drops. One thing we didn't talk about for trends this fall is what I'm calling the Chloe vibe. If you know anything about Chloe, you know that they're very girly, it's very frilly, it's kind of hobo, right? That's definitely going to be a vibe. And if you go to Mango, you can see that that's what's going to be happening. So one thing I did find from Mango that I thought was cute, because I'm not totally into that vibe, but I can take on some aspects from it and love it. This shirt is definitely something I would have worn when I was a teenager, and I definitely would wear it now. They're also from Banana Republic. I just really enjoy the cut of these jeans. I don't know that I love baggy jeans. Now I have a few. You've seen me try on a few if you've been watching me for a while, and I've been wearing them, but I feel like I prefer more of a wide leg and a straight leg for me personally. I don't hate the baggy. I mean, like I said, I have them, wear them, but something like this, a bit more my vibe. In fact, I would wear this whole thing. I even love that the blazer is not oversized, it's a little more streamlined to allow the pants to shine, or to allow the jeans to shine. Again, also from Banana Republic. Go check out their new stuff. Really loving it. This oversized gorgeousness is from H&M. I really believe H&M has better things online. They even have like that premium line. You know that big bags or oversized bags are in style right now. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm a clutch girl. And this is just obnoxious, ridiculous, and totally up my alley. I just love it. It hasn't dropped yet, I don't think. Maybe by the time this video it's dropped, and hopefully I got it. I really feel like the best bet for me is to be shopping online, because every time I go into H&M store, I want to get. Oh my goodness, I forgot. These are also from Banana Republic. I don't know why I didn't put these in order, but if you are a silver girl and a statement earring type of girl, this is for you. I think these are so simple and structured, and silver, the color that everyone's wearing right now, that I cannot wear. But if I could, I would absolutely wear these. My hair pulled back, a nice clean outfit. These are beautiful in my opinion. So these are from two different places. This leather jacket with the studs is from Mango, and I thought was a fabulous find. Very much on trend. We talked about the motor jackets from in the last video. We also talk about studs being on trend. But if this is your style, period, you will wear this forever. You will wear this forever, and I think this is great if this is your style. Then the brown blazer, again from H&M. I haven't seen it in stores, maybe it'll show up, but it's a beautiful color and great for the season and very affordable. So Alexa Chung did a collaboration with Madewell. There are a few things that were interesting. This first suede jacket, first of all, is fabulous. I don't know about the quality, I haven't seen it in real life, but the idea of it is fabulous. It is also pricey for Madewell, if I'm being honest, and if you have the time and the patience, I'm pretty sure you will be able to find a beautiful suede coat in secondhand stores and thrift stores. I do enjoy this, and I do think it's beautiful, but I also know that $800 is not within everyone's reach. But it's a gorgeous coat, just in case you are interested. Same thing with this one. They have the full suede outfit, and this is reminiscent completely of something that I would have worn, when I was younger. In fact, I would definitely wear this now. 100% how it's funny how styles just come back around, and this is something that I have. I keep saying that I want to show you guys this old suede coat that I have that does not fit anymore, but just to illustrate how styles really just come around. I had it in my last year of high school, I believe, and I think I brought it into college. And then these mango snakeskin boots and bag are gorgeous. Again, not cheap, but so beautiful. They styled it with this beautiful pink ruffly dress that I think is just fabulous, very on trend for this kind of boho-ness that we have going on for this season, and can be worn with so many things. They are both expensive for Mango, because Mango is fast fashion. I do know that they are leather. I think these are to die for. So good. And then this quince scarf jacket is a fabulous price for what it is. First of all, it's fully merino wool, which is a really high quality wool that I definitely look for when I'm looking for wool. But I wanted to compare this to the Totem scarf jacket, which I'm sure they were inspired by, which is $900, $1,100. I the most I've seen it was $1,100 or $1,200, and this is a fraction of the price. And like I said, merino wool, I don't believe the one from Totem is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. If this is your vibe, but you don't want to spend as much as the Totem one costs, go check out Quince. I know y'all tired of me talking about Quince, but here we are. I always have so much to show you, but cannot make this video like extra long. I'm trying to make these videos a little shorter, but it's never working out. So this is what I have this week. Of course, I have more to show you, and hopefully everything will be in stock when I'm showing you next week. I have to work something out. Anyway, see you guys next week. So another packed video. I know I'm doing a lot. I'm trying to condense, but I have so much to say and so much to show you all the time. On a scale of 1 to 10, how ready are you for fall? I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like it was a 10, but the cooler it gets, I feel like it's kind of an 8. There's such a freedom that comes with summer, but I am definitely still excited for my coats and my jackets and all that. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you in my next video.